Once a month, patrons are invited to paint their beloved animals. Michael Schlesenger thought it'd be a good idea to check things out for you at KitscheCoo.
It's just nice to have a piece that you've painted yourself to immortalize your pet.
This is Eleni Castaneda's broad brush approach at a place near and dear to her, Kitschecoo Art and Craft Shed.
Who doesn't love their animal? We go step by step with you, and anyone can do it and come out with a piece that looks like their pet.
One Saturday a month at Castaneda's studio in Greendale, 14 proud pet owners get to bring their favorite fur baby to life by painting a pre-sketch image of Fido on an 11 by 14 canvas.
You come in, you're going to find your spot, and you'll find your pup with the picture right on top here, so that you can reference that as you're painting. And we always start with our background. So in my painting here, we're about almost halfway done. So I started with the red and the green below and the pillows in the background. And you start with what's farthest away from you first and work your way forward. So the reason for that is that if you painted your pet first and then you put a background down, your background might overlap your pet and then your pet gets set backwards. So you want to do your background first so that when you do the hairs, that can be on top of the background. See how it's not totally black there, and that'll help with our layering. Textures too, we give you certain brushes depending on if you have a curly pet, if you have a very smooth coat pet. The brushes will depend on that too, and we just help you with the textures and layering in your colors.
The owner gives advice to those wanting to take her class.
If you're just free with it, even just doing abstract or just if you're having fun with it is what makes a good artist, I think, because if you're too stressed out about it, chances are your painting is not going to turn out the way you'd like it to be. And if you don't have those expectations going in, chances are you'll be more pleased with your painting.
She says it's actually so much easier painting an animal.
We do our darkest color on the body around the head.
Rather than a person.
If you're painting a person, you have this expectation that it should look exactly like them. So painting people is a little more difficult than painting pets. With pets, there's a lot of hair, there's a lot of things that you can kind of work around, but if you're painting a person, you need it to be, okay, their nose is this wide and their ears are this big, and it can be a little more difficult painting a person. And they can give you feedback, yeah.
I hear what she's saying, but it's still hard for me when it comes to my cat.
I got to do this very carefully because I cannot ruin Kitten Cat. This is very, very important.
I hope you like dogs, because when you come to this art class, chances are Castaneda's own corgi, one she's painted many times, will be very close to her.
Pets are just like our children, so they are important. I think a lot of people treat animals as if they were their children. And also people who don't have kids, you know, we call, like, I don't have children, so I call her like my baby, or I'm her mama, and I think a lot of us do that.
How do you know if you've captured it well?
I think you just know. I think you look at it and you just see kind of like a little glimmer in the eye, or usually in the classes it's very, very cute. In the middle of the class, we'll take a break, and everyone gets up and walks around and looks at each other's and can talk a little bit, stretch your legs, and just the compliments that everybody gives each other, and oh, that's wonderful, and oh, that looks so perfect. And I think that's really also nice with our classes too, because everybody's very encouraging.